sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Tonight, the third of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts on Sunday Night Primetime. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Out come the Colts, and they are led by their big quarterback who's trying to find his way in the NFL. Year 3 for Anthony Richardson out of Florida.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one.
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. I believe the Colts were in there to retain possession. Yes, Indianapolis will hold on to the football.
The 46-yard line.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go, start.
From the gun, Richardson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. To return is Johnson. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So the Raiders come out, and Greg, they make a change at quarterback in the offseason. It is now year 13 for Geno Smith, but year 1 in silver and black.
Getting your team into the playoffs, that's step 1. But now if this quarterback's going to lead them to victory today on the road, hostile environment, he's got to play mistake-free ball, operate the offense, get in and out of the huddle, and when he has opportunities to make plays downfield, he has to make them. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll go with the rookie out of Boise State, Ashton Genty. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
Still 2nd down.
Looked like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
Offense.
So that'll cost them half the distance. A 2nd down throw for Smith. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front,
start.
going to move them
Offense.
further back. So that'll move them back half the distance, and they'll try it again. Off the play fake. Smith. To the left side. It is caught by Myers. Wow, a pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down. Gino gonna throw for it. He gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Raiders.
First running back taken in April's draft, it's Ashton Genty. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big game, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
Smith to throw on first down. That's caught left side by Bowers. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? On a zone read, he'll hand it to Genty. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Off the play fake, it's Smith. That's caught by Bowers. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Forced out wide. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Moving outside the pocket. He'll try to run for it.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
He'll run the toss to Genty, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Second and 10.
Second and 10.
Working out of the gun, Smith. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. From the gun, it's Gino. Rolling to the left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Offside. Defense. Still third down.
The penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's third down, and they need 5. From the shotgun, Smith. Picked off by the former Niner, Tarvarius Ward. And he will be taken down, but there is a penalty flag down. A silly penalty may erase the turnover. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle with White, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Here's Gino. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. Now it is 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Here comes the jet sweep. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal. To throw, here's Smith, exiting the pocket right. That is caught, side of the end zone. Brock Bowers, touchdown Raiders.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
Raiders 7, Colts nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Anthony Gould now to return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Gino now on 1st and 10. He'll let this go towards the end zone. This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up.
Pass interference. Defense. That penalty is declined.
Carlson now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There's Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach. His guys head out for their next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Richardson operating from the pistol. He completes this one to Mallory. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 6. Now Richardson. Now he'll run.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up. Richardson to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Piñeiro's kick is good. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense and their receiver Jack Bech headed out for this drive. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. They'll go play action. It's Smith. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now Smith, flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the 1st down.
Play action now. It's Gino. He'll get this off to Genti. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field as the officials will sort this one out. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Gino. Rolling right. Now, look out. That ball is free in the end zone. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick 6 or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
On the return is Gould. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Extra point by Piñeiro is good. And the Colts will cut it to a 2-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Dylan Loudby. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's going to finally be ushered out of bounds all the way up by midfield. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. So, a lot's changed in a short amount of time. You have the safety that led to a touchdown. That commanding lead is, well, it's not so commanding anymore. They begin anew. They've got it 1st and 10. Headed left, buying time. He's going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
A gain of 19 yards. First down.
A first down throw for Smith. Throw right side is taken in by Besh.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
A gain of 17
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
Las Vegas.
Here we go.
On first down is Smith. That is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So,
a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42.
19, Tiger, 19.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Open man, that's Alec Pierce. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Come on.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Richardson. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And when we think about rookies who have really flourished this year, his impact may be better than anyone else. Many consider this man to be the front runner to take home the honors for NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, he'll keep this one on the ground. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. We continue on with a great day of football. This, the 3rd of the 3 Wild Card Sunday games. Let's show you what's transpired so far. Our look around the NFL starts now. At MetLife Stadium, the Jets at home to take on the LA Chargers. And this is Justin Herbert, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Chargers make a statement. They are not to be taken lightly. The number 6 seed knocks off the number 3. And time enough for a look at how things stand on Wild Card Weekend in the AFC. In the game you're watching, both teams making a strong case in this one, a 2-point differential at the break. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
One team advances, one team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There's Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach. His guys head out for their next possession. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. On play action, Richardson. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Automatic first down.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Colts, first down. First and 10.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. Has some room inside the 30. And he's going to go into the end zone, but there is a flag down. And this is all going to be erased. So holding is the call. Take that touchdown off the board.
Let's go.
In motion comes Pittman. Now Richardson. To the left side. That's caught by Mitchell.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Open man downfield. It's Pittman. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Colts.
The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Richardson. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Richardson gonna look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. Smith to throw on 1st down. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Defense.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's Smith. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run with Genty. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
On the tackle. A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense.
Penalty yardage made this much easier to convert. They now face 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. Smith escaping to his left. Off he goes. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down. It's a gain of 6 on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Genty. He stepped around one man, but he'll only wind up getting about a yard. 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
They'll run, and this is Dylan Laube. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Zaire Franklin that time. There for the tackle.
3-yard gain on the play.
Third down, they need 5.
Third down.
From the gun, it's Gino. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Colts take over first.
There's Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach. His guys head out for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Check.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down. Back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Big Bernard Ryman couldn't hide there.
Let's go now.
Now Richardson trying the left side and caught by Pittman. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
Second down.
On second down, Richardson. He'll step up and run. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 40.
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Okay, break.
From the 43, here's second down and a yard.
19, 18, here we go. Strike.
Richardson to throw. There he goes again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
First down.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Come on.
Richardson operating from the pistol. He's got it at the 7, and they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 31
A
yards.
big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
First and goal at the
If you want to
2-yard
score
line.
points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish.
And he will score! Game on! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Colts will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Colts 19.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Johnson now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Raiders offense ready for this next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
On a zone read, he'll hand it to Genty. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 12 more yards from him there, and another 1st down.
Raiders first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 more yards.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A give, and here's Laube. And he will get into the end zone. Dylan Laube. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
19.
The kickoff team is out on the field. Back to it as the kick's away.
The Colts take over.
The Colts offense ready to get back at it.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Cowboys! Go!
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
15 yards. And the Colts first down.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
3 more yards.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. This is hot. toward the side of the end zone. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Colts. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Laube now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And before this drive gets going, why don't we take a look at some of the leading contenders in the race to see who might take home the award as the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Genty. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, Smith. He's got his man. That's Besh. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 83 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. It's up and through. And the Raiders will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
26.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready to get back at it.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He's going to run it. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. So time becoming a factor, down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. That one taken in by Mitchell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round.
Ready up.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Catch made, that's Pittman. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Flushed to his right. Now he'll run it.
Holding offense.
The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's caught. It's Mitchell. Now on 2nd and long.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw, Richardson. Able to find Pittman, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9.
Pass
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Throwing is Richardson. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. At 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Colts will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Colts 33.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
The Raiders offense headed back to take over once more. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining for the defense, but burning that timeout early really comes back to cost them now. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Indianapolis.